Sponsored by the Mike Morris Law Firm, 855 Mike Wins. Jason Carr Live starts now.
Hello there, how's it going? Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday.
You're not mic'd up this time. Uh-oh.
What happened to that?
I don't know.
Can you hear me out?
I can hear you well, yes.
Well, you can hear me rustling. See, what had happened was, I had to go to the front desk moments ago and get this, so I had to take my mic off.
What's that?
It is a...
Oh, it's a Coney dog. Is that the Punchki Coney dog?
Oh, I got the banner blocking it. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
This is the American Coney Island. Would you eat that? Well, would you? Punk.
You got to try it. Why not?
Yeah, we're gonna try them on Live in the D on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This
Yep.
is
They were a little bit early. They were supposed to come at 9:45 to 10. But yeah, there you have it. The Coney Punchki. Or Punchek. You have
Punchek.
two Puncheks make one Punchki.
Yes.
Or
Punchek is the
Punchek
singular.
is singular, and
Yes.
Punchki is plural. Let's start with the sinkhole.
This is over on Detroit's west side at Pickford and Trinity Streets. It's near 7 Mile and Losser. Crews are already working on it, but it's a giant amount of water that's coming out of that hole.
There are different spots around the city where there's stuff that's gone on for like years.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going on here.
Yeah, this one's happening pretty quickly. They're already on the site getting it done.
See that
So-
water bubbling up like crazy. It's not like the Fraser sinkhole, but
How is the Fraser sinkhole?
it's still very big. But I mean, there's no water bubbling up, so I
Well,
can't
there's
be
that.
too upset.
All right, so how many Punchki can you eat?
How many?
Now, last year I went to teach cheesecakes in Oak Park, and I was getting them hot out of the oil, unfilled. I like plain Punchki. And I ate 3 like that. Like
3?
Yeah.
That's something like 1,200 calories.
No filling.
Well,
So they're healthy.
What about you? Out there, the live audience. How many can you eat? Now, what are we looking at here? Can you describe the video
this
for me?
this is them making Punchkis, I believe. That's what it looks like,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. We have about 100 of them sitting on the desk over here. We have a lot. We had some last week that they had here that I've already dug into, so they're hard to deny.
I mean, the whole standing in line thing, kind of amazing, right?
I mean, it happens every year. This is a Detroit Hamtramck tradition.
Chicago as well. It's a Polish
Okay,
tradition that
yep.
is quickly spreading across the Midwest and eventually probably to the coasts as well. Because it's on Eater. On Eater.com. You know
That's
about
doing
Eater?
it, yeah. That's
They have a whole story about Punchki Mania.
okay. All right. Well, and here's some video of them making them over at American Coney. What you're having right now. How was it? The Punchki.
I don't know.
Punchki dog.
Isn't that what you're eating right now?
Whenever we go to video, a little gremlin runs through here and takes a chomp out of the Coney Punchki. I turn around and it's half gone. You know they were thinking. You know what this makes me think of?
What?
Making a cheeseburger Punchki.
There's an idea.
Could be pretty
Maybe
good.
next year.
What do you think?
What do I think? This is what I think.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
Couldn't hear a word he was saying.
Yeah, it's low volume on an IFB. That's okay.
All right. That was Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park.
Yes, it was.
Great actor. Great role. Ian Malcolm or whatever his name is.
Dr. Malcolm.
Dr. Malcolm. Casual Kellyanne Conway. Let's get into this. President Obama has been pictured with his feet on the desk in the Oval Office in a relaxed and sort of familial setting.
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh, the day's work is done, up go the feet on the desk. Is that any different, or is this any different from that image?
I think it's way different. Let's move this banner down. Specifically, it's different because she's wearing her shoes.
Okay, so there's that, but there's also the body language. The moment is so incongruous. She's a woman of a certain age, but it's almost like she's like a teenager or a tween
Even
sitting on a
younger than
couch.
that. Yeah, that's not a very appropriate way to be. And it has got to be expensive furniture, I'm imagining. But this is the trending topic today. This picture was released yesterday, and it is quickly turned into a meme, and of all sorts. I mean, here's one where you can tell she's actually playing Pokemon Go. Here's Forrest Gump. Here's her at the Last Supper. So it's quickly taking off. It's spreading like that, but it's...
What do you think, Facebook Nation, Local 4 Nation, Click On Nation, 915-ish Nation, Jason Carr Live Nation, all the nations? What do you think of Kellyanne Conway's posture on the couch with her high heels on?
You don't put your feet on the sofa,
It just
and
seems weird that she
especially
would
the
do it.
shoes. You know, like I could see maybe in another situation you take your shoes off, long day, you're gonna put them up, but
It seems like she's taking pictures. It seems like she could get the pictures fine, like standing there,
Laura says she looks like a child. Kimberly says not very ladylike. Kim says can't stand her. Mary Lou Ann says disrespect, not professional at all, says Liz. Cross those legs, Tammy says. Shoes should not be on the furniture, says Kimberly.
when she's getting the angle to be able to get the right photograph. But
Can we see it again?
There's a professional White House photographer in the room taking pictures, so it's not exactly necessary. But you wanted to see it again, so we didn't catch you with a bite of food in your mouth, huh?
There goes that gremlin over there.
Now let's talk about the robot. Did you see this video?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Let's go back to that.
terrifying stuff.
Did I see it? I sent it to you.
Well, I already had it set up before you sent it to me. But look at this thing.
Don't tell me you're going to make another Runaway reference to Tom Selleck and Gene Simmons from 1984.
I promise I won't. Now this is Handle, the newest Boston Dynamics robot. 2 wheels, 4 legs, and it can actually carry things in those legs. It uses it mostly for stabilization. Boston Dynamics founder Mark Rayburn described it as a nightmare-inducing robot. It's fast too. It's got a top speed at like 9 miles an hour, so it can move. It's probably faster than the average runner.
Jeez. It's got those hands, those arms, or whatever. Definitely creepy. But we're seeing more and more of these now. These type of robots getting bigger.
Oh no! Can he pick things up? He can.
Dropped his drawer.
Stairs? No problem.
You got it. Snow? Oh, come on. Is that backwards?
And I love the way it turns. It just kind of leans to the side.
It's like a rollerblader or something. It can jump.
I mean, all I can picture is trying to run away from this thing and not getting away.
That's creepy.
It's very creepy. Let's talk about the taco truck.
Taco truck.
The taco truck. They got stuck in traffic or the traffic jam?
Yeah, there was a giant traffic jam out in Seattle, and this taco truck just opened its doors to hungry drivers.
Tacos El Tajín, the real Mexican flavor.
There was a truck carrying propane that rolled over, closing all lanes of I-5 and I-90, and drivers were stuck for a few hours. And one person said it saved their life, that they were starving. And just a really nice story about a traffic jam and people getting together to eat some tacos.
Can we look at Giraffe Cam?
Yes,
We're
we
live
can.
streaming somewhere else on there, right? Stand by for news and comment. If not, it's no big deal.
No, we ought to have it.
No habit.
There it is.
Oh, there we found it.
There's the giraffe cam. April the giraffe.
Now, where is this?
This is in New York. Yes.
And what does that say at the bottom? Missouri? What's the bottom of the screen there?
Yeah, Missouri. That's some sort of company that specifically sells exotic animal food. So if you have a giraffe, you most likely order your food from Missouri.
We do just have a giraffe lying around, you know.
So when is this going to happen? I mean, is that
Any
is
day
that a
now.
live cam?
This is live, but
Not what's going on with the giraffe.
you know, he's got a long day ahead of him. Yeah, it could be any day now. It was supposed to happen mid-February, and we are still waiting.
Huh. All right. Do we have a Space Needle lightning strike?
Yeah. This is crazy. I just saw this video. Grab that.
Wow.
Yeah. It's got 24 different antennas up top, so it's built to be able to be struck. And it happens very rarely because of the way the mountains surround Seattle and Puget Sound. Like it's really rare to have a thunderstorm. But yesterday got hit with snowstorms and
Thunder snow?
thunder snow. Yeah, incredible.
I've been to Seattle. Lovely town.
Amazing. I got a couple of friends who live out there.
Yeah? Been out to Puget Sound?
Oh yeah, one of them's got a sailboat, so we head out there through the locks, get out of the
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Sloppy data security practices at a toy company, Cloud Pets, exposing the personal information of more than 800,000 customers, some 2 million voice recordings, many of them kids. So, the Cloud Pet, you can record, send voice messages, that sort of thing. The company behind Cloud Pets, not very secure.
Apparently not, yeah.
So if you have one of these, you might want to do some research on the hacking of the Cloud Pets.
Yeah, it's mainly, I guess it was a toy for parents that are on the road or
Yep.
in the military so that they can record a message and this stuffed animal would talk to your kids. Well, all of those messages, all of that information is hackable. And what's actually the scariest is this video where you can actually hear this. Let me try and play that again. But this is one of the versions that was hacked, and someone started playing messages to someone else's kids. Just creepy stuff.
Hey,
The world that we live
It's
in.
a good idea, but like it just went so wrong.
A seal at a park in Japan was given a plush version of himself, and he couldn't be happier.
Yeah, look at this seal.
The only thing that would make this better is what's that song by Seal? "Gift for a Rose" or
Kiss by a Rose.
"Kiss by a Rose."
Right? Now I have something pretty special that we put. So Devin yesterday, he was on the Ellen Show, doing the breaking news cut-ins. Well, there was just one piece that's taken out of context, and it's hilarious.
You could probably loop that
Yep.
and get a better viral audience than anything we put 2 hours into producing.
I know.
Just Devin over and over.
Just Devin on a loop, cawing. Have you noticed that a lot of grocery stores are starting to resemble like grocery store restaurant mashups?
Even Kroger these type of stores, it's like seating area. You're supposed to sit down and eat.
It's called the Grocerant.
Restaurant.
So I'm thinking of that place in Birmingham. What's it's off of Woodward. They have a Bloody Mary bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and a restaurant, like an area you can sit down and overlook the rest of the grocery store.
So it's like typical situation where you go to buy groceries to take home for the rest of the week, but you spend all your money while you're there, and then you don't have any groceries for the rest of the week, right?
Well,
You
they
eat
say the
all
point of
there.
it is to get people to stay in the grocery store as long as they can. When I was actually in Cleveland, when I went to college, there was a Whole Foods, and the second floor was like a restaurant cafe thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, Whole Foods has been doing this for 3 decades.
Yeah.
So the Grocerant is a thing, as is Peeps Oreos.
Oh.
They're going to run out of foolishness. They're absolutely going to run out of it.
We've done so many different Oreo stories about strawberry ones.
What happened to the Coney Punch Key?
The gremlin.
What happened to my Coney Punch Key? It's gone.
I don't know. You actually want to try it?
Of course. All right, so people, one woman compared them to pink Play-Doh or crayons smashed between 2 flavorless cookies. It tastes like stuffing 5 Peeps in your mouth, and apparently it's pretty pink.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a rumor going around that it'll turn your saliva pink, but I think that was debunked. I mean, I hate to say it, but we should probably get a box of these for scientific purposes.
Yeah, I
you know,
mean-
just for science.
I'd definitely try them.
Now, I've got a video here of something pretty fantastic, just completely random.
You have to kill our music.
And that goes on and on.
Apparently, over 50 years ago, Sammy Davis Jr. was at the Academy Awards and read the wrong name off the card.
Really?
Really? Look it up.
Wow. So that wasn't the first time.
I found reference to that online today.
Huh.
But he covered it up. There was like a real,
Yeah.
like, oh, it wasn't the brouhaha, the kerfuffle that it was the other night. Rogue Chick-fil-A's. Maybe not so much rogue, but
Yeah, kind of rogue. Going against the norm.
while regulars know that Chick-fil-A would never dare serve beef, there are 12 locations that serve burgers, not as an act of rebellion, but in order to preserve origins. In 1946, the very first Chick-fil-A in Hapeville, Georgia, was originally a dwarf house, as founder Truett Cathy served burgers before inventing his famous pressure-cooked chicken. In honor of the dwarf house, the Hapeville Chick-fil-A, along with 11 other locations that were once dwarf houses, still served the original menu items. That means you can get the sandwich that everybody knows and loves, but also burgers, sweet potato souffles, mac and cheese, chocolate pies, chicken and waffles, and even steak.
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 Chick-fil-A.
How about that?
How awesome would it be to go to a place where you could not only get a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, but you could also get a steak,
Yeah.
right?
Road trip. Jason Carr hits the road.
Yeah, we're going to hop in a Channel 4 news van and go to Hapeville, Georgia.
Sounds like a plan.
Hapeville. Let's go back to our sinkhole.
Yeah.
This is happening. A water main break on Detroit's west side opened up, causing a massive hole and water burbling and gurgling from below the ground.
It looks like it's slowing down a little bit, though. It was absolutely bubbling earlier.
This is Pickford and Trinity near 7 Mile and Losser.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they get it taken care of here soon.
So this is, what, a couple miles north and a little bit east of Scotty Simpson's Fish and Chips.
I've never been there. How's that?
You've never been to Scotty Simpson.
I'll write it down now. Scotty Simpson's. We'll stop there after.
Finkel, just west of Lasser.
Right.
I'm in shock.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I've not.
A Detroit institution like Scotty Simpson's, and you haven't been there? Out in Brightmoor? I'm looking forward to everybody, shaming you guys online.
Uh-oh. I hope not.
Well, they're not at it yet.
John lives down here, so that's on him.
Yeah. No, I don't have an excuse. You're right.
What's that?
I said John lives down here, so he really doesn't have an excuse.
It's true. It's not that far. Say hello to my daughter, Taylor. Oh boy, the Colemans are expanding.
Uh-oh.
How many Colemans do we have watching
Taylor
today?
McIntyre is now joining the fray. Helen, you and me both. I've already consumed one Coney punchki or punchek.
Punchek.
I'm good. Is that there more?
Oh no. Yeah.
More from American? Did they just come in just now?
Yeah, they're warm.
They warm?
Probably. They just brought them in. Look at this, hand delivery.
Yeah.
Rod Maloney, do you want a Coney punchki? I won't repeat that. Yeah. American. Oh, here comes Sonny.
I'm getting hungry enough to have one too.
He just changed his mind. All right, you go. Come on up here, Sonny. Guys, I know you want it, David.
No way.
No way. Can't do it. Show it to the camera. There it is. Take her right up there. Oh
Oh! All right. Live television, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
All right. I think we can go ahead.
I
and
think
end
that's
this.
about it. Everybody have a
classy,
great
Detroit.
day and stay classy, Detroit. Jason Carr Live was sponsored by the Mike Morris Law Firm, 855 Mike Wins.